Treagles? What's happening? So it's here. It's now. It's game day. We're away for this one. We're off to the one cool stadium. It's Mansfield Town v Barnet. So once again, that January transfer window is closed. And Barnet left it late once again to bring in players. We brought in 3 players with half hour to go. Why do we leave it so late? We're not a Premiership club. We're not going to be on Sky Sports News with breaking news now. Anyway, Barnet brought in a centre-half in Tin Plavetic on loan from Bristol City, George Legg, a goalkeeper on loan from Reading, and a permanent signing, an attacking midfielder in Jordan Nicholson from Peterborough United. We also saw Jamal Campbell-Rice head the other way, going to Carlisle United. And why Mansfield Town signed one of Barnet's targets, Ricky Miller. So with all that being said, that's enough of chatting bollocks. Let's get into the football news! So Mansfield currently sits 6, and the last 5 games have been 4 wins, 1 draw, winning their last 2 on the bounce. Steve Evans is still the gaffer for the Stags, and his record now stands at 71 games in charge, winning 32, drawing 21, losing 18, and his win percent rate now sits at 43.2%. It was 41.7 last time we met. The Mansfield Town Dangermen are leading top goal scorer for Mansfield, number 32, Danny Rose, who has 11 goals, 2 assists in 25 games. Number 23, Kane Hemmings, who has 8 goals in 20 games. And number 7, Alex McDonald, who leads the way with most assists with 5 and 1 goal in 24 games. Now, the last meeting between the Bees and the Stags was earlier on in this season, back in October, a 1-1, both teams sharing the points. Shaq Coulthurst scoring with 5 minutes to go to get Barnet back in the game. And the last time Barnet met Mansfield away was back in 2016. A 1-0 win for Barnet. A John Akindi goal was enough to give Barnet all 3 points. So we're still looking for that winning 7, and Graham Wesley is still looking for his first win as Barnet manager, or head coach, or medal winner, as he likes to be called. So, let's get to the ground, let's get some team news in, let's get 3 points, and then let's get the fuck out of town. You may have Carolyn Radford as your boss, morning Treagle. You may be in Nottinghamshire, but you ain't got no Hooters near you, so fuck you, Mansfield. Come on, Barnet! So the team is in, and it looks like we're going for a diamond formation in that midfield. Craig Ross is in goal, a back 4 of Brindley, Santos, Clough comes back in at centre-half, because Sweeney's suspended for 3 games, and Tatonder at left-back. Weston looks like he's going in as your CDM, your 2 main midfielders of Watson and Nichols, and looks like Ruben Bother is going in an attacking midfielder role with John Akindi and Coulthurst up front. And all 3 new signings are on the bench. Can Shaq come back and haunt his old club? This is going to be a massive game for Ruben Bother. He's been given chance after chance. We're still yet to see what he can do. Maybe today he can show it. And here is how Mansfield line up, and as you can see, all 3 of their danger men start with Miller on the bench as well. Minutes in, Barnet's real first dangerous attack. John Akindi, from where I'm sitting, looked like he got taken out, and it's a penalty from here. Lino gave a goal kick. I want to see that back. Just gone 10. It's still 0-0. It's far too congested down this left-hand side. Brindley's got so much space on this right-hand side. We're just not getting it down there. Other than that, it's pretty even from both sides. No one's really tested the keeper just yet. 10 minutes just gone, 0-0. 15 minutes in, it's still 0-0, but Mansfield's first dangerous attack. We gave the ball away sloppily. Brindley
and then they just pretty much came running at us all in the box. McDonald had a shot, he just went wide of the post. I thought that was destined to hit the back of the net. Still 0-0. Almost 25 in, still 0-0. Last 10 it's pretty much been all Mansfield. We struggled to get into the game. First 10 we was doing all right, but then we kind of slacked. And I've just been told that your burgers are shit, Mansfield. 10 to the half, it's still 0-0. To be honest with you, the last 20 minutes has been Mansfield. They just keep coming at us. They're queuing up the score. It's just panic from us, and we've seen it time and time again. It's coming. I don't know what's the matter with us today. There's no communication. There's no shape. We're just panicking. We're humping it. 5 to the half, and it's Mansfield Town 1, Barnet 0. And I tell you what, that was a lovely goal by McDonald. You got to give them that. They danced around midfield, but that has been fucking shit from us this whole half. I think the first 10 minutes we looked like we was in this, and then after that, Mansfield are pretty much queuing up the score. We've got nothing. We've got no creativity in this team. We've got nothing going forward. It's like we've been trying to hold out for our draw, a 0-0 draw for pretty much the whole first half. Just shit. Right, so it's half time and it's Mansfield Town 1, it's Barnet 0. It's just been an absolute piss poor first half from us. First 2 minutes I thought we was in the game, we was battling with them, and then after that they was pretty much all over us. At times they're queuing up to take shots at us, and we look uncomfortable. We don't have nothing going forward, we've got no creativity. Ball watching half the time. Other than that, there's not much more for me to say apart from we've not been good enough. 45 minutes to go. I don't know. I really don't know what to say. Second half's about to kick off and there's been no changes. Wesley better have gave them a kick up the arse, I tell you, because I'm surprised how some of them have still started this second half when they should have come off. Bother and Brinley have been embarrassing in their first half. We've got 45 minutes to try and grab something out of this game. Come on, Barnet. 10 minutes into the second half, Mansfield 2, Barnet 0. It's been them all this second half. We haven't turned up. They want this more than us. They're first to every ball, they're first to every second ball. They're fighting hard and we just don't even look like we want to be out there. 65 minutes in, we've got a free kick about 25 yards out. Clough wins the ball, but straight into the keeper's hands. Still 2-0 Mansfield. Almost 70 minutes in, still no change. Still 2-0, still no change from the bench. I don't know how Wesley can look at this and think we're doing okay. We've been fucking shit all game. We've had no creativity whatsoever. They just literally had a free header and they've put it wide, but that would have been 3-0. I mean, it's already game over now. And now it's 3-0. 20 minutes to go. They literally just cut us open through midfield. They played a few nice 1-2s. Edge of the box, they play it through. Great goal. Danny Rose, McDonald and Hemmings have absolutely destroyed us today. And now we look like we're going to make a sub with 3-0 down. Into the last 10, still the same. Don't know what more I can say really, apart from we've now decided to bring on our most creative player when we're 3-0 down. I don't know why I'm laughing. I really don't know why I'm laughing. Hang on, no, I feel like because I'm getting a piss taken out of me, and I feel like if I don't laugh, I'm going to fucking cry. Pulled one back! 5 minutes to go! A mix-up at the back between Mansfield and their keeper. Akinola ran onto it. We pulled one back, 3-1. It's been a training session for Mansfield today. We've just been poor. But Akinola has looked lively since coming on, so fair play to him. He didn't give that ball up. 3-1 now. Into the 90th minute, they've just added on 4. And it's taken us 90 minutes to actually come alive and look lively. We just had a corner and a couple of shots. Didn't do anything with it, but it's taken us 90 minutes to all of a sudden wake up and put a bit of effort in. Where was that all game? Still 3-1.
What are we going to do? What are we going to do?
What? We concede less, and we score more, we'll end up winning games.
Well, that didn't go quite to plan, did it? Concede less, score more. So the game finished Mansfield Town 3, Barnet 1. Once again, it's another game where we are shocking. This was a training session for Mansfield. Now, Mansfield are a very good team, very organised. They could push for automatic promotion. We knew it was going to be difficult coming into this game where Mansfield are on a really good run. But if we were going to play like that, we may as well not even turn up and just hand over 3 points, and we could save ourselves a long journey. Like I say, it's the same what I've said all season. There's no fight, there's no leadership, there's no passion, there's nothing. I could sit here and scream and shout and lose my rag. Where does it honestly get me? Watching Barnet Football Club, watching these players put that shirt on for my team, it's killing the game that I love. You know that. I'm falling out of love with football. The game that I've loved all my life, I'm starting to fall out of love with it. Now, people who do know me, they know that I don't really give a shit about most things, but they know I'm a very passionate person, and they know that I love football and I love Barnet Football Club. And right now, everyone involved with Barnet Football Club is just killing that for me. It's just making making me not want to enjoy football and not go to football anymore. Brindley had a shocker. Bother just looks lost. I feel like we've gave Bother far too many chances now. The whole team as a whole wasn't good enough. There's no creativity. We had nothing going forward for us. Again, we are bottom of the league. And if you're not creating any chances, you're not going to score goals. You're not going to win games. I know there's still plenty of points up for grabs, but let's be realistic here. Realistically, how many can we get when we play like that? But what does piss me off is listening to Graham Wesley's interview afterwards. Now, you've got the art of bullshit down to a T. Everyone can see that you can bullshit your way out of a situation, but that's not going to help us win games. And this ain't our pre-season sunshine. We had that at the beginning of the season under Rossi. So if you're telling the players this is our pre-season and they shouldn't really worry about results, you can pack your bags and fuck off down, mate. We need to survive. But fans from other clubs who are moaning that they want their managers out, Cambridge, Grimsby, anyone else, you are not sitting at bottom of the league. I don't know what the fuck you're moaning about saying you want your manager out. I mean, maybe you're not sitting at the bottom of the league because we're that bad. So technically we're doing you a favour. So you need to just shut the fuck up and get on with it and be grateful for where you are in the league, because I would happily swap managers and positions with both of you right now. So until you're sitting bottom of the league, you've got nothing to fucking moan about. Just shut up and get on with it. Our next game is home to Notts County. Really looking forward to that one. Another team going for a promotion. I'm sure there's plenty more that I can say, but I just ain't gonna bother. I really ain't. You've heard it all from me before. So don't forget to like, subscribe, leave any comments below. Follow me on Twitter, it's in the description. Share the video. So until next time, where I don't even know if I could be bothered, I'll see you later.